Hey guys, I'm Tom Court and welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to talk through the 2021 DUOTONE Dice. Over the last few weeks, Aaron Hadlow, Crathern and myself have got our hands on next year's gear, and we've been putting it through the ultimate test in the UK weather on a road trip to the West Country here in sunny England.
I love kiting in the UK, and I think lockdown has helped me actually get back out on the road and see spots like this. We've got it all here in the UK, haven't we?
For 2021, across all our DUOTONE products, we've really concentrated on material upgrades and improving performance through design by using different materials, different lines and different techniques to really get the most out of our iconic kites. So over the years, the Dice has been an incredibly popular kite in our range, increasingly popular amongst the big air riders, for riders in the King of the Air, and during testing in Cape Town it has become one of the main kites for big air.
We took the influence from extreme kiteboarders like Lasse or Aaron Hadlow and tried to make something which is a bit more accessible for a wider group of people, which boosts actually a bit higher. The kite is able to dive deeper in the loop because of the way it recovers when it's absolutely windy. Easier to control, which is exactly what you need.
Providing a really nice stable kite for almost any conditions and any style of riding. It features the Trinity TX Progression Q2 material across the canopy, which means that the overall 3D formed canopy structure doesn't stretch and deform and keeps the kite really solid in the air. All of our products for 2021 are CO2 compensated, so we are trying to save our playgrounds. So one staple feature of the Dice is the adaptive tip. Now this has been a feature on the Dice ever since the conception of this kite model, but it really does allow the rider to get the most out of the kite in all different conditions. You've got the soft setting, the medium setting and the hard setting, and these settings control how the kite steers and how the kite reacts to different weather conditions and different riding styles.
Yeah, in 2021 there's been a lot of product details. All the parts from the factory have been modified to reduce weight, and then also the bridle lines are thinner and stronger. So this just means there's less drag when the kite's going through the air, and this all combined just gives the kite, yeah, it's more solid, a bit faster through the window, and then yeah, where it's a bit lighter, like the kite's just a bit more responsive, even more than before.
As with previous years, the Dice also features a reinforced trailing edge to the kite, which meaning that the trailing edge of the kite can't stretch, which helps to reduce flutter across the trailing edge of the canopy. Also, another really cool feature on the Dice for 2021 is the fact that it works on 4 or 5 lines. We still have the DUOTONE airport valve, and for 2021 we have also upped our recommended kite pumping pressure from 6 psi to 7 psi due to the fact that all the leading edges and the struts and all the inflatable areas of the kite have been reinforced and now have the ability to hold higher pressure, which in turn increases performance on the kite. The kite comes with many reinforced patches on the traditional rub points that the kite normally has, as well as having the torsion and tension control on the tip, which makes sure that the steering of the 2021 Dice is super responsive and delivers the rider with exactly what they need, regardless of the wind conditions. Okay, so another feature that I feel is worth mentioning, which comes on every one of our kites for 2021, is the dump valve on the tip of the kite. This is so that you can quickly and easily deflate your kite after your session, rolling the kite from one tip all the way to the other tip, making it very easy for you to get your kite nice and neat and into your bag at the end of the session.
There's changes, but they're subtle changes, which is important because it's a successful kite. It's one of our main King of the Air kites, so it has to loop well, but it jumps well too.
Just the whole feeling, super direct, you're always in contact, know where the kite is in the sky. I think that's what makes it so good for what we do.